Hello and welcome back to Let's Go Huntin'. Today we're here on Whiterime Ridge because in the last Let's Go Huntin' video I forgot to say to leave your suggestions in the comments and to like your favorite comment to vote for it for the next Let's Go Huntin' video. So that obviously didn't happen, and rather than put something in the description or in the comments, I realized after I don't know, maybe 500 views or so I don't know, maybe a third of them had already been in, so I decided to just do this. Someone had mentioned in that comment section that I haven't hunted a polar bear in a while, and I thought we would just do that. And then, of course, as I already did, mention that once again, so we can continue the way we've been doing the Let's Go Huntin' videos. So I actually already heard a polar bear, so we're going to run up here and see if we can find it. Alright, there's our polar bear. I think it's a female, as long as that's the one we heard. And it is. So today we're going to be testing out the 340 Weatherby. I bought it when it was on sale, like, I don't know how long ago that was, a couple weeks ago, and haven't yet used it, but I thought this was the perfect opportunity. It's pretty much a gun made for Whiterime Ridge. I should probably find a place I can go prone. There's more polar bear tracks here. Oh, it's the same ones, because actually I just ID'd a Arctic fox call. Alright, polar bear stopped, so this is a good opportunity for our shot. Not a great angle, but we'll see what the 340 can do. Apparently it can do that. Not bad at all. So I want to get maybe 4 or 5 polar bears if we're lucky, and then we're going to head south and get some maybe bison and moose, maybe some Sitka deer as well. I do have the 243 as well if we get any Arctic fox. Decided to go with that because if I forget to switch out the weapon when I get... Wait. This isn't the same polar bear? Okay. Hang on, I'm confused now. Because I heard that other polar bear call, which means it's got to be really close to here. I'm going to go back and pick up that track and see, because I want to figure out what's going on. But anyway, what I was saying was I'm bringing the 243 because if I forget to switch out weapons when we go back to the lodge, I'll have something at least that I can shoot a Sitka deer with. Alright, so this is another polar bear. I just got to figure out where it went. Oh, there's our other polar bear. I don't know how I didn't see that. We should be able to get it standing up. And we can. Liking the 340 so far. I always like the weapons that have like the individual shell loading. There's not a clip, because when you reload it, you're not taking out a half-empty clip. You're just putting in the shells that you've already fired. You're putting in shells to replace those. So another female, 24 score. Getting the smaller ones out of the way early. So that's 2 polar bears down in 7 minutes of the actual hunt, which means probably less than 5 minutes since I started the intro, so not bad at all. I just realized I forgot to say where we spawn and stuff. So I'll do that quickly. We spawned right here at this tent. And as you can see, we've already headed part way, but we're going up along here and just headed until we get a couple of polar bear. I'm not going to go all the way, although we could. And one thing that I'm really happy about in the recent update, the maps and inventory is now all locally stored, so no more long waiting for that to load, which is going to be really nice. Anytime that I'm like uploading a video and recording a video or something like that, I don't have to worry about the map taking forever to load, so that's really cool. Alright, we've got what looks to be a solid Arctic fox male coming in. 9 to 16 score estimate, 3.9 to 6.6 weight estimate. Not too bad. We'll just take him from here with the 243. I haven't used this scope in forever. That felt delayed to me, like after I clicked it felt like a long time before that shot actually happened. It may have been, and I wasn't paying attention, maybe my frame rate was low in that area or something. But this could have been a pretty decent Arctic fox, so we'll claim and see what we got. But I think we have one already taxidermized that was like 6.7 kilograms, so I know he's not going to top that one. Probably a brain shot from the looks of things. And it was. 11.6 score, not too bad. I keep forgetting that's a mission. I gotta get like one more Arctic fox over 100 meters with this 243, but we'll see if we get lucky enough to run into one. Alright, it sounds like we got a polar bear walking our way. Oh, and now running our way. Where are you? Must be below the hill. There it is. Whoa. I right-clicked. Well, that was a bit of a strange interaction. I don't know why I right-clicked instead of left-clicked, but luckily she didn't knock us over. 23.3 scoring female. There's got to be a male around here somewhere. That was like... It was really scary just because I right-clicked and I knew I wasn't going to get a shot off before it would, you know, attack me. But for some reason it just went just to my side. I don't know if it decided to bluff charge at the last second. Alright, we got another polar bear here. I've been tracking it and didn't realize it was standing right beside me. There's actually another one just out past it. This is a female. Let's see what the other one is. Alright, this one is another female. Well, what I want to do is take the far one, get a test at this 340's range, which is just as powerful at long range as it is at close range, apparently. I'll mark that, and this close one should have just gone up over the hill and started trotting. So we should be able to see her, or if not, just track her down quite quickly. Alright, so here's this polar bear. I've started tracking the other female, and she apparently came down this way, but just out of sight. I just want to point out the penetration at 173 meters through the spine and shoulder blade all the way into the intestine of a polar bear. That's pretty crazy. The 340's got to be insanely powerful. I didn't realize it had that much power behind it. I'm interested to test it on bison and moose at some point, but this might just turn into a complete polar bear and Arctic fox hunt, because I will kill a male polar bear before we leave. Well, sounds like we found our other female polar bear. Look at that, I shot that time. Once again, just completely destroying this female polar bear. 23.5 score. So there's got to be a male around here somewhere, like 5 females so far. Usually I do find males like pretty quickly, so maybe this time it's just going to take a bit longer, but we might end up going all the way to the end at this point. We've already killed 5, and I have been really impressed with this 340. 5 polar bears, 5 drop shots from a couple of different angles. We've had like head on, quartering away really far away, and we've had just the broadside, so definitely a nice gun if you don't already have it. Alright, I can hear another polar bear walking around, and it is indeed another female. So we'll see if... oh, there she is. Yet another drop shot from this 340. Looks like intestine blood. So that would have been an interesting angle to miss the lung and the heart from where we shot, but still dropped her. How do we catch the skull even? And the shoulder blade? That one's a bit interesting. Alright, 6 polar bears down. Still no males. I am completely determined at this point to find a male, so we may be abandoning the moose and bison idea entirely. Alright, we've got another female polar bear, and another one that wants to charge us. Just going to spot her before I take a shot for my spotting skill. And we'll just let her charge again. Oh, not her charge again. Okay, bye. So that was 3 just straight up intestine shots. I couldn't get centered enough on any of those. I'm sure one would have taken it down pretty quickly, but I didn't want to track. Polar bear tracking level 5. I think that does something, or maybe it's level 6. Yeah, I think it is. So actually it was just intestine and then 2 body shots. But still, that works. I think I may have been too far to the side to actually catch the intestines on the last 2 shots. So 7 females now. I'm not going to complain about the fact that we've had 7 polar bears in this little run. It's barely been over 30 minutes, so that's not bad at all. But the fact that they've all been females is just crazy. Alright, we've got a polar bear out here. I've not yet spotted it. Could this be our first male of the hunt? And it is. Max weight as well. So we're all the way to the end, basically. You can see my couple of tripods there for when I drive this little strip of land. We've made it pretty much to the end without finding a male just until now. Alright, we should be able to get a shot in there. Should be a good shot. I imagine that'll take him down. I don't have another bullet loaded to follow up anyway. Alright, he made it over the hill. We'll check the blood and see what we got, but I can only imagine maybe that was intestines or something. I thought we should have been good for lungs, but you never know. We may have been just a bit off, or even, I don't know. If we caught shoulder blade, we should have caught lungs, I think, at that angle, but we'll see. Alright, so here's the blood, and it does look like intestines. So now we can see just how fast that other polar bear we shot would have died without the follow-up shots. Alright, so it looks like our bear is still alive out there. So we'll just take a follow-up shot. Or not. We'll take the Arctic fox that's standing there instead. Gonna put the 10 power scope on though, so we can actually see what we're shooting at least a little better. I think we missed. There might be a barrier or something there if it's still okay. Alright, I'm a bit confused as to what just happened, but we'll just run up there. This is basically where all the Arctic fox are going to get stuck when I run up here, so I'm not going to shoot any of them. Because there's like a bunch of ice caps and stuff around the left side, and they'll just get stuck on them. But obviously that's not good, so that's why I have like the towers and stuff set up here. If you get up here and the animals are coming this way, obviously they're not even able to get stuck yet, so it's a little more actually fair to take them. Alright, and here's our polar bear. See what he's going to score, our first male of the hunt. 28.28, not bad for the 228 rather. Not bad for the weight estimate, or the weight of the bear itself. The 487's rather low for the weight, and 28's pretty high, so that's, yeah, that's not bad at all. Almost 2-minute wound time, so it would have been less than 2 minutes easily had we not spooked it again with a stomach intestine shot. So that 340's got some power. Alright, so I think this looks pretty good, and I think we're just going to leave the video here. 8 polar bears, 1 pretty decent male, and 7 females, and then we had the 1 Arctic fox as well. So it's been a pretty decent hunt, and I'm definitely really impressed with the 340. I think I'm going to be bringing this on a lot of my big game expeditions in the future. But I got a couple of announcements for you guys. The first, I've been messaging ZaggadyK back and forth as I recorded this video, and we are planning a live stream tomorrow around 2:30 Eastern time. That is Wednesday if the day's already turned over since you've since you're watching this, since I do upload pretty late in Eastern time, but he says that's 8:30 CET, which I'm guessing is Central European time, but don't quote me on that. And the second is that at the end of every month, I'm going to go into one of you guys' trophy lodges and show it off in a video. So I'm going to draw the winner of that the same way that we do subscriber hunts, just by YouTube comments. And since it's pretty much the end of this month already, go ahead and comment on this video, and every commenter will be entered for that. All I'm going to do is just walk around. I may do it in kind of a montage style. I might not talk about anything, but just so you guys as trophy lodges can get some love. So hopefully you guys are excited about that. I'm kind of excited. I always do enjoy going into other people's lodges and just seeing the trophies that they've got. So that'll be pretty cool, I think. So with that, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.